The weather has really changed. It's dropping. Temperature is dropping seriously. I want to use this platform to call on the religious body in Nigeria. You see, the religious institution can change things in that country. It's time for practical. It's time for people to begin to do tangible things. We've stayed in the church for too long. It's time for us to come outside and put our hands on the governance of that country. I call upon the religious institutions to come out and begin to build initiatives. We have to build system, put system in place, initiatives. There are different kind of initiatives. Initiatives that has to do with agriculture, the initiatives that has to do with education, initiatives that have to do with healthcare, the initiatives that have to do with health insurance, you know, initiative for the less privileged, for the elderly, for the environment, for climate, for infrastructure, for human and capital development. I want to call on the institutions. It's the one way thing. It's a greater weapon for us to stabilize the country Nigeria. Because you see, when institutions, when this religious body come together, they can actually build institutions. They can put initiatives to place. They are capable brains in Nigeria. You can get also brains in the diaspora. Nigerians in diaspora can also come together and help in this initiative, to be able to build initiative to help the economy and to help the people because the system in Nigeria is going in a way that is a joke. You know, because when people who don't have the knowledge, the wherewithal, and the capacity to put things in place are in governance, this is what actually happens. It's decaying. The society has gone south. So it's better for institutions, religious bodies to come together and bring up initiatives that will help the society. It doesn't take billions to put up initiatives. Just have the idea. How do we go about the health sector? How do we go about education? You see, the initiative is not building personal schools or having schools being run by churches and the rest. This is coming together and putting up an initiative that will help that economy because the country is going in a way that I cannot process. It's beyond us. Every other country that is down to the started the way Nigeria. That country has been bleeding for inception till now. So I want to call upon institutions, religious institutions, to come together and put up initiatives that will help that economy. Talk to people because once we take that route, I bet you things will normalize. Things will just come to a position where you start to begin to see healing and you begin to see repairs because it's enough. We've stayed in the church for too long. It's enough. God does not operate that way. God is a practical God. He's very practical in his dealing. You see, I'm in the stage in life where God is dealing with me and telling me enough of staying in the prayer room. You have prayed for too long. Now begin to do the things that you actually want to do, the things you're praying about. Begin to bring them, practicalize them, call them to be, and begin to work to them because words without putting those things into action will be just like vanity. That's why they say words are cheap if you don't put them into action. So now it should be the time for action. So I call upon the religious body to go into action. Enough of staying in the church. Enough. Everybody is praying. What are you praying for? We've been praying for too long. It's time to move on to the next stage. And the next stage is hands on deck. So I'm begging. Enough of staying in the church. I'm begging. Come together and save that country. The country is going down fast. It has gone down. It's free falling. Come out and save.